I'm back today with a Q&A for fitness and health. I put a picture up on my Instagram the other day and asked you if you have any health or fitness questions to leave them below. I got a load of questions. I'm just going to jump straight into them. Probably will get asked the same questions a few times, so I will just skip past them. Just to give you a little background on myself, if you don't know, I have been in Slimming World since January and I have lost 2 stone and I keep going up and down. This week I put on 4 pounds, the week before that I put on 3 pounds, so I have 8 pounds to go to target. So I do have a lot of information about weight loss because I've been on this journey for a while. I was on it last year and the following year, so I am always in trying to be healthy, make the best options and just to be active. So I'm going to get straight into the questions. Okay, there is 45 questions here. I'll do my best to answer them all. Question number 1. How many exercise sessions did you do before seeing a difference? I have no idea. I started to see a difference because of the food I was eating. I did about a month to 2 months just diet related, no exercise at all. And then I started to incorporate exercise into my routine to make myself more active, fit and to tone up my body. What's your favorite healthy snack? I love, this has sins in it, but I love a banana with natural peanut butter on top. Oh my god, it's amazing. I also love like a big bowl of melon and strawberries, or what else? Those brogies that you can get in Tesco's. They're like big puffs of air. They don't really taste of anything. I like them with hummus. How often do you treat yourself or pig out, like takeaways, sweets, whatever? If I have a really bad craving, like a couple of weeks ago, I really wanted a chipper, so I just allowed myself to have it because I think once you have it, then it's out of your system. I don't treat myself that often to takeaways. I never really was a big takeaway person. I can't remember. The last time I had one was that chipper. For sweets, I do like a little bit of chocolate every now and again, so maybe like once a week I'll have a little treat. Do you eat all your sins and do you save them for the weekend? You look amazing. Thank you, Neve. I don't count sins. I just generally try and eat as little sins as possible, but I don't ever count them. I never have since I joined Slimming World. And if I know I'm going out the weekend, I will eat less during the week. That way I can kind of overindulge at the weekend. I always find that everyone wants to eat more at the weekend anyway, so I tend to do that. You do a home workout. If you do, what do you do? Sit-ups, etc. Yeah, sometimes I do like squats or sit-ups. I'm going to try and get into doing yoga at night as well to try and help me sleep better. What do you use sins on? I use sins on like extra cheese, maybe an extra slice of bread, which I had today, or like sweets or crisps or chocolate, stuff like that. How do you stay on track after a night out? I find I ruin everything with a hangover and it turns into a bad week and again. Any tips would be great. Your weight loss is inspirational. Thank you, hon. I never really was the type of person, like when I'm hungover, yeah, I do like to eat, but I try to eat like a big breakfast, like a bagel with rashers. Sometimes I do have sausages because I love sausages and they're my little treat, but I tend to just have that and then I'll have a big bowl of fruit after and then I'm not hungry and then I'll have like a massive dinner. I do remember though like being hungover and having like toasted cheese sandwiches with crisps and going to McDonald's or getting a Chinese, but like that never makes you feel any better. It always makes you feel worse. If you were to only eat one healthy piece of fruit, what would it be and why? P.S. I love your videos. You're an amazing girl and an amazing inspiration. Thank you so much, Quiva. I think I would have melon because I love melon so much. It's so refreshing and juicy and just tastes so good. I love melon. Best Slimming World snacks. They have those little, what are they called? The bars. High Lifes, I think they're called. I never have had them. I don't like, they're sins, so I would stay away from them. Does jogging 3 times a week help tone up and lose weight? Do you lift weights? I don't lift weights. I used to lift weights in Australia about 2 years ago and my ass literally went like hum. I used to do like pump and all those kind of things and it really helped. I haven't done that much. This time around I'm doing personal training with Method Fitness and he does all kind of my own weight, like my body weight. Where did you find the motivation to stick to a PS? You look fabulous. Thank you. I just started because I really wanted to lose weight, and then when I started to see the weight come off I was like, oh my god, this is great, and I kept going, and then the more I started to do it, my following literally just grew so much, and everyone is now watching me and seeing how my weight is going and looking for me for inspiration and motivation. So I'm like, I can't ever go back to the way I was again, because I have so many people looking after, like watching what I'm doing. How did you start with fitness? Tips on healthy lunch ideas. I think like salads or the bagel is great for lunch, or like soup, crackers. The Rivita crackers are lovely. And how did I start with fitness? I literally, if you start walking and then running a little bit, like I'm still at the stage where I have to walk, or sometimes I'm too lazy to run, but at least you're getting out there and you're getting active. If you're starting with a personal trainer, just explain to him like where you are, where you want to be, and like start off lightly. Like don't throw yourself in there, you could cause an injury. Were you always lucky enough not to carry weight on your tummy, and did you always have such a flat tummy? I did. My friends always say like, oh my god, you always have a flat stomach. Even when I was my biggest, my stomach area just stayed kind of flat. I think it's because I was always healthy, and your stomach is like related to food. Like I know everywhere you put weight on, but like you can get abs from just eating healthy. How far into dieting and exercise were you before you noticed a difference? I think after 2 weeks I noticed a difference, and they say that like after 8 weeks or something is when you notice a difference, but I went down 7 pounds in my first week, and then I think another 2 pounds, so that was nearly 10 pounds in 2 weeks, so I started to notice it then. Tips on losing leg thigh weight. I don't know specific areas, I just know if you eat less you shrink. That's what happened to me. My mom always says like, you're literally just shrinking everywhere. How did you keep motivated at the start before you saw much progress? How do you stay on track after slip-ups? I saw progress straight away, and I think that's what pushed me. And when I have slip-ups like this week, I gained, so I have like a 7 pound gain, which is huge, like half a stone I gained. But then I'm like, I want to get back to where I was. I want to keep going. So that I just motivate myself. I've always been a very motivated person. Do you do anything particular for your legs? No, my legs are my biggest, and they always will be. Me and my sister, we have big legs. What's your weekly exercise routine? Okay, so I walk generally every morning or every second morning with a little bit of a run, and I work out with Method Fitness. You can find him on Facebook, and I'll leave his Facebook page linked below. What's been the hardest part of your journey, and how did you overcome it? I think the hardest part is again like knowing that like you could have lost weight but you didn't, and it's always due to eating food. Like I always put on weight after like my birthday, I put weight on. After Wexford being down there, I put weight on, and then after Tunisia, 4 pounds. But that's okay, like it's not the end of the world, and you have to enjoy yourself. Like if I went to Tunisia and sat there and ate a salad every day, didn't have any desserts or any pancakes or anything like that, I would have gone crazy. You have to treat yourself. Have you got any tips on how to lose weight on your back and lower stomach? Like I said before, I don't really know specific areas. If you just work out, like do full body workouts, or like one day do legs, the next day do back, then do abs, arms, you know, you're going to lose weight. How many times a week do you do with your personal trainer, and what kind of plan do you have with him? I go once a week, actually doing an hour of personal training, and then I do a spinning class as well with like an abs and tummy and ass class after. I don't know what it's called, something a bit better than ass and tummy. But that's what I do with Amy, and then I do my own little thing. Like I go for like a 5k run probably 3 times a week, and I walk most of it. What's your favourite brand shop for fitness clothes? I like Pennies. I think Pennies have really, really good fitness stuff. Would love to see a daily diet and exercise regime. I will do that. What exercises do you do for your stomach? Love your blog and Snapchat. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I do like plank, and like plank where you lift your bum in the air and drop it back down, and then I just do like crunches. And running is really good for your stomach. What made you take the first step to join Slimming World? My friend Nicola joined the week before me. She had a 5 pound loss, and I was like, oh my god. And my mom suggested I join Slimming World, and I was like, excuse me, I don't need Slimming World. I joined, it worked, I'm so happy. Best way to get a flat tummy? I don't know, or to get rid of a double chin. I think coffee and all them kind of things like really affected my face. Like blew me up. So avoid stuff like that. I still have my skinny cappuccino. I can't give it up because it's my fave. I know I would have a skinnier face if I did, but I just can't. What kind of bags do I use for my poached eggs? I use cling film in a cup, just twist it around and pop it in the water. How do you find the motivation every day? I find it so hard to stay motivated to either go for a walk or to eat something healthy every day. Because I say it the day before, or because I'm doing what I do, I have to do it. And because I want to get the benefits. Like, I love, it's so hard when you're like, I'm gonna go for a walk, like, yay, and then you go out, and then by the time you come back you feel amazing. Like, you feel so much better. Like, after my exercise this morning, I felt a million times better. Did you do anything differently leading up to your holiday? Any kind of diet? No, I didn't. I just was extra cautious and knew it was coming, so I kind of was extra healthy. Or was I? I can't remember. I always just kind of stick to the same thing, like have the same kind of foods, work out the same. Hi Grace, just wondering if you eat or drink anything before a run in the morning. Looking amazing. Glad to see Sasha back in your Snapchats. I missed her. No, I never have anything. I might have like a big pint of water, but I never have anything before that. What's your 4-week challenge? My 4-week challenge is my fitness challenge, where I'm going to try and exercise as much as I can for 4 weeks. I've done, what day is it? It's Thursday. I've done 3 out of 4 days this week, which isn't bad. And I'm going to go spinning tomorrow as well. Didn't I tell you she looks amazing? Oh, that was a girl tagging her friend in my thing. Anyway, that's all the questions. I went through them pretty fast. But that's basically it. I'm going to do, once I reach my goal, I'm going to do like my weight loss video and share all my tips and tricks. There's not much because I share it all on my blog. If you want to know about my ups and downs of slimming world and ups and downs of life, go over to my blog right now and check it out. That's it for the questions and answers. I will do another one soon and we can get into a bit more detail on some things. I hope I answered your question. If not, look out for Instagram. That's where I put up my picture for like my Q&A videos. I hope you enjoyed the video and benefited a little bit. Go check out my blog because that's where I write all my motivational stuff and share all my recipes, tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.